Annette Larkins, 81 years old, here's how to gain health and longevity. The national media have referred to 81-year-old Annette Larkins as the Ageless Woman. This dynamic and creative black woman is full of life and exudes passion for living and what she puts into her body. If you have an opportunity to spend time with Annette, you can't resist the urge to be hypnotized by her energetic point of view on life. In addition to the fact that she cautiously designs her veggie lover feasts, all made with crude fixings, a significant number of which she fills in her nursery, she likewise cautiously screens her everyday strolling. The food she eats is natural and uncooked. Her dishes include savory okra chips, zucchini chips, and vegetarian nut loaf. According to Annette, adopting a vegan lifestyle can be beneficial at any time. Wait, did we mention that she is an absolutely amazing writer as well? Annette was born in Asheville, North Carolina in 1942, but she has always claimed to be from Detroit, Michigan, because she knows so little about her birthplace. After living there for so long, she considers Miami, Florida, her home. To you, it would seem that Larkins' family had a long history of herbalists and healthy people, but the opposite is true. Breast cancer claimed the lives of her mother and grandmother before they turned 50. In addition, diabetes is prevalent throughout her family. Any of the conditions mentioned earlier has never affected Larkins. She doesn't remember the last time she had a cold or took even ibuprofen. However, the diplomat, who is fluent in 3 languages and has a 5,000-book library, acknowledges that genes have a significant impact on health and vitality. Further in this video, we will take you on the journey to Annette Larkins' approach, guidelines, and point of view regarding a healthful life. There are a number of useful lessons that we can learn from Annette Larkins' life. A healthy diet is a must-have for healthy living. Annette Larkins can rightly be regarded as the advocate of plant-based foods and a healthy diet. She has set the record for surviving on vegetables, dry fruits, and other seeds for about 3 decades and counting. Scientifically, this is no surprise because a lot of research has been reported that proves that a plant-based diet can lead to a healthy lifestyle if considered properly. What nearly took Larkins' life, and how did she revive? However, in the year 2020, Larkins talks about an incident that almost literally cost her life. She describes, "Just like that, I was struck down like a thief in the night." She continued by describing how she had unintentionally stepped on a piece of broken glass that had become stuck in her left foot. While she didn't give it much consideration, as the vast majority of us wouldn't, it negatively affected her that she never saw coming. Who would have thought that a straightforward cut could cause unimaginable harm to the woman? However, as it turns out, the body can suffer greatly if cuts and wounds are not treated promptly. When bacteria enter a cut, graze, or other skin break and begin to multiply, the wound can become infected. The bacteria may originate from the object that caused the injury, the surrounding skin, or the outside environment. Proper wound care and protection are essential to lessen the likelihood of infection. When her body was badly infected back in 2020 due to the mere glass cut, she was able to recover largely due to her extremely healthy, regular diet. She won at life from the spot where most people would have a much harder time. She fought her health condition, and what helped her the most was her diet. Physically active body is immune to a lot of bad things. Besides heavily emphasizing perfect, healthy, and natural herbal diets, Larkins also reminds everyone to stay physically active. She believes as well as demonstrates that being physically active is an integral part of health. Larkin regularly indulges in healthy exercises like yoga and walking that adds on to her productivity. However, this should remain noted that you have to be physically active based on your diet. There might be situations when you have to burn more calories, while some days, just a normal level of exercise would get the job done. For instance, since Annette Larkins' daily intake is very much calculated and balanced, she only needs 1,800 steps a day to overcome the normally required calorie burn and physical movement for that day. Meditation is one of the renowned forms of physical activity that also has a proven effect on mental health. Besides so many things, Annette has incorporated meditation into her daily routine, which gives her enough strength and confidence. The meditation also serves as a quality time for her to thank God daily. Positive mindset makes a lot of difference. Annette believes that in order to stay healthy and practice a healthful lifestyle, one needs to have a positive attitude as well as a positive mindset. She visualizes herself as young, healthy, and confident, surrounding herself with positive people who she believes would uplift her in times of need. Moreover, she also ensures that she is always surrounded by a toxin-free environment so that she always breathes safely. This helps her to maintain a positive outlook on life and to stay motivated to continue living a healthy lifestyle. Closely related to this same key point of Annette's approach is to stay away from negativity. Annette, being an owner of a positive mind, is always seen speaking up against negative thoughts, suicidal thoughts, and any thinking that can cause you to mental or physical damage. This should remain clear that a healthy lifestyle requires a healthy mind that can only result from thinking positively and staying away from negative thoughts. As in the case of Annette, she is always stress-free, as stress can cause a lot of damage to your body and mental health. Stay in touch with the healthcare specialists. This is also a key factor that Annette has placed emphasis on. Despite having an impressive diet and daily lifestyle, she practices this into her routine. She gets her regular appointments with the doctor and always goes for follow-ups to get everything in line. She undergoes regular necessary tests and screenings under a doctor's supervision. This provides her with more details about what is happening inside her body and how her food and exercise are making a difference. This is just another lesson that we all need to implement in our lives instead of making changes in our diets and supplementation by ourselves. Stay motivated. Larkins' way to deal with well-being and lifespan, it's essential to recognize the role that the motivation plays in this cycle. Annette's story fits in as a demonstration of the force of inspiration and how it can drive us to roll out sure improvements in our lives to be solid to carry out with a long and sound life. Annette's way of healthy living isn't just about eating the right food varieties and practicing routinely. It's also about having the right mindset and a strong desire to make positive changes in your life. When you're motivated, you're more likely to stick with your healthy habits even when things get tough. When you're motivated, you'll find the strength to keep going even when things get tough. So, how can you use the power of motivation to make positive changes in your life? First, it's important to figure out what motivates you. What are your passions and desires? Keep your motivations in front by writing them down and putting them somewhere that you can see every day. This will help you stay focused and motivated. Keep it simple. Probably the best part about Annette's approach is that it is straightforward to understand and easier to follow and implement in daily life. Anecdotes from those who have followed Larkins' approach are further testimony to its effectiveness. Numerous people report that they have been able to discontinue medications for various health conditions, that their bodies have become much healthier and more resilient. In contrast to many health programs, this approach does not require people to adopt a restrictive diet, give up their favorite foods, or spend hours at the gym. Instead, it encourages people to make small changes to their lifestyle, such as incorporating more whole foods into their diet and increasing their physical movement. Some people who followed Annette's approach even managed to reverse conditions like type 2 diabetes and a handful of other previously thought to be irreversible health conditions. Annette Larkin is one of the absolute inspirations. Her approach, diet routine, and many things are key factors that one should learn and implement into their daily life to live a healthful and peaceful lifestyle. If you also incorporate these guidelines taken from Larkins' life, then there is no way you would be deprived of a healthy lifestyle. So, this was it, guys. I hope you all liked the video. If you haven't already subscribed, then hit the subscribe button.